Okay, I wanted to show you how to navigate this online course in Blackboard, and primarily you'll work through the Lessons tab here. And the very first thing is just kind of a general overview of everything that we use in motor control. Since you're doing this course online, I thought it would be good for you to see some of the components that's used in motor controls. And you'll be seeing these very same components in the simulations that you use. But I wanted you to see the raw components. Now, this trainer is specially created to let you hook up banana jacks. In the real world, you'd be wiring straight to these devices. Most everything you're going to be doing here is going to be in Amatrol, and Amatrol is a separate LMS, and there may be some things like videos that are included, but like the very first section is the electric motor control. And there's a pre-quiz you have to do, and once you do that, you can launch into the Amatrol stuff, and it tells me I have to take that pre-quiz first, which is okay. So let's go back. And so what you would do is you would, let's run through that pre-quiz real quick. It won't take but a minute. This pre-quiz doesn't count toward your grade. It's just to let you know what you're going to be covering and kind of give you your own feeling. So I'm not trying to pass, I'm trying to hurry through for the purpose of the video so you can see what the content looks like. And again, I'm not even reading the questions, I'm just answering here and trying to get through quickly. I would encourage you to take these. It'll tell you where your strong points are and your weak points are. Obviously, you got to take it. I would encourage you to try. And let's see how well I did just guessing. I would imagine not so well. All right, so pre-quiz is done. So I'm going to go back and launch this course here, and let's hit launch. Here we go. That'll take just a minute. Now when you get here, there's a couple of things you want to look for. If you have a pop-up icon like this, you're going to want to enable pop-ups. If you're getting this about Flash, you're going to want to hit System Requirements, click on Flash, and hit Allow. Hopefully you've got Flash on your computer. If you're using Google Chrome, you probably do. So then we can go back, and now this is going to launch with no problem. So those are the two things that generally keep Amatrol from launching. So this will take you through an overview here in just a moment. The next screen, the first screen takes a moment to load. After that, they're pretty well ready. So you're going to click on your first segment, click on your first project, and I'm going to silence it so it will not talk to us, but it will actually read these to you. And as you're going through, you're going to encounter these skills. Now, some of these skills you can't do online, but the ones that you can do online, we're going to ask you to submit a screenshot of that. And here's a perfect example of that. Let me go forward, and it'll take just a moment to get through the screens. And you're going to click Simulator, and you're going to hook all of this up, and once you get it hooked up, you're going to take a screenshot of it and give it to me. Otherwise, I will not give you credit for having done that lab. You will get credit when you do the lab. So again, that's most of this stuff that's here is Amatrol stuff, you see that. So let's go on back to lessons again. So this is all the lessons. This is the skill submissions. This is where you submit those skills, those screenshots of the skills you did. Again, you won't get credit for your skills unless you send me a screenshot showing that you've done those skills. So then this is another folder, NEMA Standards, and we're showing you some things about the standards that NEMA has for different equipment used in motor control. Then you have an Article 430 of the NEC that talks about motor calculations. And last but not least, a preventative maintenance and troubleshooting section here. So this is what you do to go through. Make sure you give us those skill submissions as you're doing them. Otherwise, you will not get credit. Can't say that enough, I don't think. The other thing you'll probably be interested in is my grades. Now, as you do things, these will populate with grades. And as you're going through the course, you'll get that. So that's pretty much the two main things. But again, go to lessons, click on the first lessons folder. All of this Amatrol stuff, including the quizzes that's in here, count toward your grade. When you get to these skills, make sure you submit me a screenshot. Otherwise, you won't get a grade for that. And let's see if there's anything else. I think that's pretty well it for this one. So pretty simple, but as always, if you do have questions, please let us know.